Well, hey there, book lovers. I'm super excited because we are doing a book unboxing today. This happens to be my bestie's very first solo book, and you are going to be able to see it right now. I'm super excited. It is called Veiled Allurement. It's by Elle Beaumont, who is my co-host for Young Adult Edition, and she has written a novella that is a Cinderella retelling all about a goddess who has been kicked out of the heavens by her evil sisters, and she has to live among us mere mortals with a mask on her face and learn how to survive and figure out what exactly happened and what she has to do to get away from what her sisters are putting her through. So I'm really excited about it. We are going to open this up right now. I did rip the sticky open. Good thing I did it earlier because I nearly broke 2 nails while doing it. So it's going to be a lot easier while we are unboxing this baby for the first time. It turned out real pretty. Check this out, guys. So this is Veiled Allurement. This is by Elle Beaumont. I'm super excited. Tip it that way. There we go. We move this box so that you guys can actually see better. And this is Veiled Allurement. I did create the cover for this one, which I was very excited about. And this is a short story. It's a Cinderella retelling. I'm actually going to read the back to you because it's really rather interesting. I have read this before. And if you are a fan of my book Cinderella, which is my Assassin Cinderella, you will love this. If you're a fan of Amber R. Jewel's Fragile Chaos, you are going to love this. If you are a fan of Alicia Gale's Braid of Sand, you are going to love this Cinderella retelling all about a goddess. So here we go. When Faye, the ruling goddess of Elendor and Lady of Light, is cast from the heavens by her wicked sisters, Nimia and Etain, I can't say their names, sorry guys, she finds herself unable to tap into her powers. As if that weren't cruel enough, she quickly discovers that a mask has been sealed against her face, unable to be removed. Soon she is feeling panicked, but as luck would have it, 2 good Samaritans scoop her up and whisk her away to a house full of ladies. There, Faye is forced to lie about who she is and where she is from, and finds herself easily making friends with her new housemates. As things begin to settle into a new routine, no one anticipates Faye being abducted by King Zev of I can't say it. Sorry, Elle, I was doing so good until I got on air too. King Zev of Methra, or that he plans to use her as an instrument of chaos, courtesy of Nimia, which I also said wrong, on the eve of his annual ball. A war is about to break out, and when the clock strikes midnight, who will survive? So for future reference, I will not be reading all of the backs if they've got names that I cannot pronounce without practicing first. But I'm very excited that this showed up. Pam, thanks for joining. It is super pretty, isn't it? This is actually one of the covers that I designed for the fabulous Elle Beaumont. Justin, thank you so much for showing up as well. We do love having you here. Let's take a look at the inside of Veiled Allurement. Super pretty. And we actually have these gorgeous chapter headers in there. That is actually the temple. And so Faye is a goddess. The temple is very important to her. I can't tell you why, but this story is so incredibly interesting because it is a Cinderella story. So she is kicked out of the heavens by her sisters, and she gets thrown into this house full of ladies who don't actually understand her at first, but then she finds one girl who's really Team Faye right away. This girl becomes her best friend. It's very much a girl power story, even though there is a handsome prince in it as well. And there's no missing shoes, but we do have the mask, which is very important. That's over Faye's face, and she's blinded by it, so she can't actually see anything. And she has to learn how to survive in this world. And she, runs into some interesting people. There's some swoony guys in there. There's a lot of things going on. And if you did not catch our birthday party earlier this week, it actually came out on Tuesday. You can actually jump back into my videos and you can watch this because you will get an actual blurb reading from Elle Beaumont, who can say the names correctly because they're her babies. But she shows off the book. She tells a little bit about the inspiration. You learn a little bit about the 2 guys who are kind of interesting. One's a little nicer. One's a little more morally ambiguous, and, fun things. We will learn about the prince. You can learn about her sisters. It was a fun, fabulous party, and you can check that out here on facebook.com/k.m.robinson books. But you can also see the footage over on my YouTube channel as well, which also has the video from the Instagram live we did right after the Facebook live. So lots and lots of fun. Raise your hands. Are you a fan of Cinderella stories? I would love to hear from you. Which one is your favorite? Have you read Veiled Allurement yet, or are you going to pick it up? Have you read my book Cinderella yet? Or do you have another Cinderella retelling that is your absolute favorite that I should be checking out? Let me know. I would love to hear from you. And if you are interested in checking out Veiled Allurement, there's lots of really cool stuff you can see over at Elle's page. She's got lots of stuff going on. She actually has a candle collection based around her story, because you guys know, if you watch Young Adult Edition with me every single Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on Facebook.com/k.m.robinson books. It's a shameless self-promotion there. You guys know that Elle is a candle maker, and she's done a lot of candles for my books. She also has them for her book, and she has a sticky bun scented candle for Veiled Allurement, because the sticky buns are very important. There's actually more than one very interesting scene with them in here. They're very important to it. And for those of you who have not been following Elle, she's actually at a little event for her party today, so she's not here with us live. But go spam her account with lots of love. She's at Elle Beaumont Books on Facebook here, and over on Instagram as well, and at Elle Beaumont on Twitter, because Twitter makes you go short. But go check it out. Lots of fun. Tell her we sent her or sent you, and we say hi and send all of our love. Make sure you pick up this really awesome Cinderella retelling. It is a very good story. This is her first standalone. You know, she has 3 books, my bad, 3 stories out already, 2 in our Mermaid anthology and 1 in our Twisted Villains anthology, which are all available right now. But this is her very first standalone, totally her, not in an anthology story. So we're giving lots and lots of love to her today. I would love for you guys to bounce over there and to let her know that you're excited about her Cinderella retelling as well. Take a look at the back cover of this. Like, how pretty is that? We've got the grass and the hair and the light and the mask. And oh, it's just so pretty, isn't it? Super excited for this. And I would love to hear from you. I know I've got some people hanging out. I'm going to bounce over to Instagram and just kind of chat about this real quick, because it's a busy day for me, and I actually have people in the house. I hid them in another room so I could do this, because I wasn't expecting it to show up today. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I do appreciate it. Make sure you join me on Monday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, because on Young Adult Edition, we have author A.G. Howard. She's the author of Splintered. You've seen her. You know her books. You've seen them in the bookstores, the ones with the fun colors on them, like on the pages. Like, she's fancy. She's fancy, and she's coming to hang out with us on Monday. We're going to talk all about creating unique retellings, which you guys know I'm like the queen of retellings, and we've got the other queen of retellings coming to hang out with us, which I'm very excited about. So we would love to see you Monday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And as always, you can come hang out with me at k.m.robinsonbooks.com. I'm working on some new stuff for my world portals, so those are going to be opened up again soon. I'm super excited because I am expanding everything we're doing. So we're going to have videos. We're going to have character art. We're going to have those bonus scenes, the behind the scenes. We're going to have those interactive choose your own adventure games, everything that we had before, but more. I'm super excited for this. You guys know we did the makeover, and I'm redoing all sorts of fun, fabulous things. So you get the main website right now, but the extra stuff, all the bonus stuff, the world portal stuff, I'm totally making over what we are doing over there, and I cannot wait to unleash this and unveil it to you. It's going to be super fun. You can learn all about my books over there. And then, of course, you can hang out with me at K.M. Robinson Books on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, YouTube, and IGTV. If you did not check it out, we actually have, where did that go? Here we go. We actually have my new book coming out in the beginning of December, Sugar Coated, which is my Hansel and Gretel retelling, where the witch is actually Hansel's girlfriend and is on their side, and they're all trying to assassinate the Mad King. But, you know, it's not going to go as planned, and it's not going to be a happy ending. People are having their hearts ripped out. I actually heard, what was it? Mildly traumatic and heartbreaking, someone called it today. So, fun times. But we just did our Chocolate Factory tour for Sugar Coated. So if you guys have not seen the video for the Mocha Origins Chocolate Factory with Sugar Coated on tour, make sure you check that out, because it shows chocolate being made. It's like the coolest thing ever. We gave out some candy bars for the people who came to the premiere of that. Those get mailed out next week. I'm super excited for it. And they're massive. Those are massive candy bars. But you can go check out all the fun, all the fabulous stuff. I may or may not have done something incredible today, which I may or may not be putting up on Instagram stories later today. And there may or may not be a video. You just have to watch. And we're giving away lots of fun, fabulous things as we go into the Christmas season. We've got lots of events and craft times and parties and amazing guest stars here on the channel. So I would love to see you guys again. Thanks so much for joining. I appreciate each and every one of you being here as we celebrate the unboxing and slightly late, but we already celebrated it once, debut of Elle Beaumont's first solo book, Veiled Allurement. It is a Cinderella retelling. If you have not heard about it, if you did not catch my really terrible reading of the back blurb of this because I can't pronounce her names and I totally stumbled, you can totally watch this again and and you can try to pronounce some of these fabulous names that I cannot say. And I will have to learn a little bit better from Elle. I can say all of her other characters, just not this particular book. Thanks so much for joining us, guys, as we did our live unboxing. I'm bouncing over to Instagram. Come hang out with me, K.m. Robinson Books, going really, really fast because, like I said, I have people in the house and I have to go do stuff and take care of old people for all the holiday fabulousness. I hope you guys had an amazing Thanksgiving. Tell me all about it in the comments. Even though I'm hopping off, go ahead and tell me. I will be jumping in and I would love to hear from that. And if you didn't check out my Say Hey Saturday post today, we were talking all about Black Friday and your shopping habits for Christmas. I would love to hear from you guys. Look for the picture of me dressed as a mermaid holding my books. Not even kidding. There's a tail involved. Go check it out. Make sure you get those answered for me because I would love to get to know you guys just a little bit better by answering a couple of simple questions. We do this every single Saturday here and over on Instagram. Like I said, I'm headed to Instagram. I will see you guys over there. Super excited that you're all here and hanging out with me right now. Come join me on Instagram. It's going to be lots of fun. See ya.